Well, another Weeden, and this is a very interesting one. This is the Weeden Force number 37. And it's interesting due to the fact that it actually has effectively two pistons. This is the main piston here, which turns to twin flywheels. And then through this gear operates this piston here, which is in fact a water pump. And this was designed to actually squirt water, and apparently could do it up to quite a distance. These were first made in 1896, and they will continue to produce these right the way through until the 1930s. Whatever time period this one was made in, it's obviously very old and it's very rusty. But it's an excellent bit of kit because it is it is complete, I believe. There's only the sight glass missing. I've got the smokestack. Yeah, it's complete. And I have my very good friend Stuart Owens to thank for this. He came across this one and said, was I interested in it? And I said, very, very much so. And literally it arrived all the way from the United States of America today. And very well packed up it was too. So, I mean, obviously it's going to need a lot of work. It's almost completely covered in rust. But as I said, it's all there. So hopefully, a little bit of cleaning up, bit of a repaint, bit of a polish, we should be up and running with this one. Okay, well, this is the latest one of my steam engines to come through the workshop on its process of restoration. This is the Weeden Force 37, which, as I said previously, was again very grateful to my friend Stuart Owens, who he bought this engine and decided that he didn't really want to do anything with it, so wondered if I'd like it, and I said absolutely. And it was in a pretty poor state, as you've seen from the previous part of the video when I got it. But it's cleaned up very nicely. Obviously the sight glass is still missing, and someone's had a go at this at some point and has actually melted the fitting, so there's not an awful lot I can do about that. They are blocked at the moment, which is okay, which will allow us to steam it. It's missing the safety valve, but it's a standard Weeden safety valve will fit in there. But yeah, I'm pleased with how it turned out. It cleaned up very nicely. So this is an unusual engine in the fact that the main cylinder drives these two flywheels, which drives this countershaft, which drives this other cylinder here, which is in fact a water pump. So the idea is that it takes water in from this side and it squirts it out that side. So whether any of this will work or not, I don't know. But I'm fairly hopeful that we can certainly get the steam engine part of it working. So yeah, let's try and get it steamed. Okay, well, it's ready to go, hopefully. Now, I have no idea whether the engine's going to run or not. I hope it is. Let alone the water pump. I have no idea whether the water pump's going to work. But I've got a couple of neoprene tubes connected to the pump. The back one is in a little reservoir of water. The front one just comes out here, and I've got a tray just in case, ready at the ready, just in case it does actually work. But yeah, we'll let it get up steam and see what happens. Well, I think we might have enough steam up. Yes, look at that, excellent. Don't appear to be pumping much in the way of water though. Unless of course it's going the wrong way. Well, at least it's running. I'm not sure whether we're supposed to feed the water in from the back of the pump or the front, so I'm going to try swapping it around. Well, it would appear you do feed it from the front to the back, because it's not exactly squirting lots of water. Not at this speed anyway. But if we go and have a look out the back, that's the water going in there. And then over the back, there is a small amount of water coming out. So it is actually pumping. You can see the The water flowing down the pipe. Not quite the 6-foot jet of water which was alluded to in the adverts. Oops, in the adverts for this engine. But it works. That's the main thing. So I hope you're watching this, Stuart. Thanks very much for letting me have this engine. I was really pleased to get it going. But I mean, considering the huge amount of gearing down that goes on through that reduction gear there, you know, the water pump's never gonna turn that quickly, and I would imagine that in order to get it to actually squirt water, it would need to run a lot faster than that. So maybe the engine did run faster. I don't know. I don't even know whether it's the original burner that's in there, but it's running. That's the important thing, and it is kind of pumping water a little bit anyway. So I think we can call this restore a success. Anyway, there you go. That's the Weeden Force 37. Under steam for the first time since its restoration, and it's actually doing what it's supposed to do, albeit not particularly powerfully. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this little video. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.